Hello, all you amazing people, and welcome to the vid. And today I want to talk about what to do when you feel like reality has rejected you. Perhaps your mind has rejected you. Just things are getting on top of you. You don't know quite what to do, and just everything feels like a bit of an uncontrollable, unget out of mess at the moment. So let's look at some of the ways that we can sort of turn all this around. And even if you're in the most sort of dire situation right now, there are some things that you can do to start to pull yourself out of it. When you feel reality has rejected you, feeling that reality has rejected you has all sorts of consequences. You can feel lost, different to others, hopeless, like a victim, and many other negative things. What's important when it comes to recovery is that you tell yourself different things so you're able to see the situation in a different way. We call this reframing. One of the crucial things I talk about a lot in my videos is changing your thinking patterns, changing your habits, changing your behaviors. If you keep all the thinking patterns and the behaviors that unintentionally have sort of led you into DPDR, the chances are that unless you shift some things, it might actually take you longer to recover. Initially, it might be difficult to do this shifting because it is a new way of doing things and you're not used to it. But be rest assured that the more you do it, the easier it's going to get and the quicker it's going to help you. Lots of things can be reframed. How your day, week, month felt, how you think about yourself, what you think about your situation, what you think about the future. The power of reframing is that you can see that there's more ways to see a situation and you have a choice in how you see it. Choice is a really, really big one here because a lot of people feel so hopeless and like they can't get out of this because they feel like they don't have a choice in the matter. But realizing that you have a choice is really amazing because it gives the power back to you rather than feeling like the power's everything external to you. How to reframe something. So what does reframing even mean and how do you actually do it? Well, here are some examples. To reframe something, you can basically change what you focus on. So your original sort of statement or thought. Last week, I felt great because for months I've been feeling like crap. But this week I feel crap again and it's making me annoyed, tired, and over it. So obviously that's a bit of a frustrating and draining way to look at it. But if you reframe it to say something like, it was so great that last week I felt good for the first time in months. This week has been tricky again, but it's definitely signs I'm improving. So you see the shift in focus there? In the original one, you're focusing on the fact that this week you feel crap. But in the reframe, you're focusing on the fact that you feel good for the first time in ages. And that's a real positive sign towards the progression of your recovery. Another example, the original thought is, my life sucks with DPDR and I can't imagine I'll get to do any of the things I want in the future. A reframe of that and a shift of focus. It's difficult right now, but I know recovery is possible. While I'm recovering, I'll begin to plan out my future and all the cool things that I want to do. So you see here in the original, your focus is on, my life sucks, I hate DPDR, I'm never going to get the future I want. Well, I mean, if you think like that, then of course that's going to hold you back. But if you reframe it and change the focus to the fact that you are going to recover and to the amazing things that you want to do in the future, then it's a much more positive and a much more proactive way of looking at that situation. More common reframing examples. Original thought, I hate that I feel bad and I have to keep using all these relaxation and different ways of thinking techniques. A reframe, I do feel bad right now, but I'll think of it as an opportunity to practice the techniques because they're helping with my recovery. Another original thought, I had a great day today and I'm feeling a bit better, but I still have DPDR and it's stopping me from doing X, Y, Z. A reframe. I had a great day today and I'm feeling a bit better. That's awesome. What I'm doing is working, so I'll keep doing it because I know it's helping. So in both the original and the reframe, you do acknowledge that you had a good day and you're feeling better. But in the original, you sort of go back to, oh, I had a good day. Oh, but I've got DPDR and my life sucks. Whereas in the reframe, you say, yep, I had a good day and that's really good. And what I'm doing is working. So let's keep doing it. What all these reframes are doing is they're making you focus on the more lighter, more positive, more proactive things that are actually going to aid in your recovery rather than, you know, sort of back dwelling in the past and dwelling about your situation and all that type of stuff. And it might feel weird to do it. And you might even say, well, what's the point in even doing this? But it's about what you're focusing on. And we all know that what you focus on is what you get. So if you're focusing on all the doom and gloom and how crap your life is, then is it any wonder that it is sort of taking longer than what you'd like? But if you do start to focus on, yeah, I had a good day, or yeah, I'm going to do this in the future, or, you know, whatever it is, whatever the positive is or the good thing in all these situations, then it's going to start to shift your focus to that. And then all of that is going to start to sort of overpower the more negative stuff. And the really good thing about this as well is it's all about your choice of language. So when you are trying these techniques, if you say to yourself something like, I can't do it, it's too hard, I'm just not used to thinking like this, instead of doing that, even consider reframing that sentence. And instead of saying it's too hard, say something like, it's quite unfamiliar right now. Then that opens the door for the opportunity of it becoming more familiar. And of course, the more that you use it, the stronger it's going to get. And if you don't use it, you lose it. So I really recommend doing your best with these sort of reframing techniques to really sort of start to shift the way that you are thinking. And this shift, as I said right back in the beginning, is really part of a big piece of the puzzle when it comes to your recovery and overcoming this. I hope this video about reframing has helped you a little bit, and it's giving you perhaps a different way of looking at things. And if you did learn anything or like the video, then consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. And until next time, I will see you all later. Bye-bye.